Alright. Turns out my... Alright. Turns out my mic didn't work, but it does now. And that's good, because now I'm going to post a link in my server, because I'm bored. And there's literally nothing to do. What? I didn't see this level. I'm just gonna start grinding, because I think start grinding is more fun if I have an audience, a non-existent audience to talk to. I should work on my video. Like last stream I said I had to like finish a part on the collab, and after that I wanted to focus on the video that I've been planning to release, to make. And I have recorded all of the voiceover, but apparently I forgot one paragraph, so I have to re-record that. And for the rest of the video I just have to edit it like a lot. Oh, why do I have to edit so much? I mean, I want to make it like have really good editing, not like I'm just talking. I want to actually like get better at editing. Hello. I am waiting for the song to download, and it's taking way too long. I don't know why it does that. Is it downloaded yet? No, of course it's not. What is wrong with this? Alright. I'm gonna be doing something. Can you please playtest? Yeah, I'm going to playtest your level, but I wanna wait for the song to download first, because I don't wanna reset it. But yeah, I'm gonna copy your ID and play it before the platformer. Alright. Come on! Shouldn't be taking that long, huh? I love it when I get an email about the fact that I'm live. No, it's still downloading. Why? Why is it taking so long? Okay, thank you. Finally downloaded. Now I'm gonna play the ID. Pretty new level. Okay, what did that song name? Amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay, some nice camera work here. Okay, that fake F effect was really cool, but I think you could make it more, you could make the animation a bit more, synchronized with the cube's movement. Oh, that transition was nice. Okay, that gameplay, I like the gameplay. Pretty fun. Really easy, but definitely does its job. Oh. Okay, there's a blue portal, and you fly up. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. That was just a bit weird. Also, when you're using like low gravity things, make sure to indicate them, because for this cube part, when you're upside down, you're like jumping a bit lower than usually, and it might throw off some players if you don't indicate the gravity changes. Yeah, definitely fix that gravity portal, because it's really confusing. Okay, this is actually like really plain gameplay. Oh, and the level ends so abruptly, I feel like it could be a bit longer. Yeah, my main points of criticism are just maybe make it a bit longer, but otherwise it does kind of feel like a layout of something that would eventually become a featured level, because that's like the type of gameplay I usually see in rated levels. Well, apart from some things like at the end it kind of falls off because you're just a cube on the ground jumping over spikes. I think there could be some more structuring going on, like some more variety instead of just jumping over spikes. But I feel like it's pretty solid. It really depends on if you want to decorate this level. Really depends on the type of decoration. Do you make deco? Yeah, I do actually make modern deco, and I'm going to show you my most recent level that I started to show you that. Basically, that's how it looks like so far. It's not really finished yet, that part. And I don't know, decoration isn't actually too hard. You just have to add a lot of details into the block design to make it actually stand out. And usually you divide block design into multiple parts of the structure. Like here I have the borders that are blue and don't have any texture, and the inner part that has a different color and has little texturing going on. I don't know what exactly you need like tips on, but usually what helps is putting shading and highlights into everything, basically. Like even the ground has this. And I don't know, I can play test it for a second. Alright, that's that's all I made. But one other thing is that in decoration you have to keep everything moving. Like you need to put movement into everything, because if you don't, the level is gonna look pretty static, and it's not gonna be really appealing to the eye, if you get me. Which is why I added move triggers every time the structures appear, so the structures kind of move into the screen without using the fade or enter effects, because they usually look pretty unprofessional when you're making modern. Definitely, like a big tip is adding movement to everything, especially the background. For the background, I just have this rotating grid right here, and this line as the ceiling, so it doesn't look empty, but it still looks empty for some reason. I don't know. Also, custom grounds are really good for modern. They don't have to be anything complicated, just simple bricks or that type of stuff, because most of the grounds in the game uh, they're not really suitable for modern game deco. But if you do use ground, make sure it's black or something, so it's, oh, that looks weird. I don't know why the lines are colored this way. Yeah, considering colors, speaking of colors, it's I don't know. I'm actually horrible at colors, but I usually use complementary colors, which you can see. Most of the level is blue, but the accent color is yellow, which is opposite of blue on the color wheel. I like using that trick for modern levels, especially. yeah, you just have to like experiment a lot because instead of just going to the color menu every single time, just use this button. Especially with the HSV thing, you can make a lot of things work. And what I also like doing is making things background color. I don't know, I use Better Edit, but if you don't have it, you can just select the color and choose copy color and then go to background, and then you basically have the background copied. But I just use the regular background color. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. I also need someone to teach me how to decorate. How can I make my cube? Well, art isn't actually that hard to make in the game. Like here you have me. Really, all you need to do is just use simple shape objects. Like you have in the particle tab, you have these simple shapes, but I prefer using these ones because you have the square, the circle, the triangle, and other shapes that you can use to make art, so to speak. And outlines are a bit more tricky, but there are two ways you can make outlines, and one of them is by either just using outline objects, like you have this the lines, and you have the circle outlines that you can also stretch in 2.2, which is really nice. Like if you stretch them, that gives you much more freedom to make art. And the other way is to actually use let me show you. The other way is to, well, make a bigger object and make a smaller one above it, a different color, and then you also have an outline. It's like for more complicated shapes that you can't really make outlines for, this is pretty useful. Also for block design, if you have rounded blocks, which I often see, they also often use that technique. Like, wait, like this little thing right here that I made. Okay, it's obviously it's one object. It's 186 of it. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, I have this white outline, the black one, and filling it out, and also the highlights and shading, which just makes it look much more better. Also, these icons I kind of just copied from Objects Workshop because it has like a lot of art that you can use. All right. Well, not either. So have a great day, I guess. This level got rated. Did I play it in my level request? That would be crazy. Okay. But now I'm going to play this one platformer level that I was gonna play earlier. Except if someone actually sent me a level ID. Wait, hold on. I have the wrong chat on. Okay, no new IDs. Okay, we got a double jump here. Bridge closed, I don't care. Oh, okay, there's wind. I just noticed because it was going way too fast. Oh. Come on. Okay, it's like classic gameplay, kind of. Why are we even going on that bridge? Pretty dangerous. Why is it red? Red means evil. We died. Ouch. Okay, that's pretty tricky, but I am totally managing. Ouch. Oh! Alright, this is hard. This is really hard. Now I get why it's a 9 move. Hey, hold on a second. I did not shadow ban you from my channel. Wait, who are you even? I don't know. Depends on who you are. Dang it. Now the wind is going both directions. Horrible. I know, right? Oh, this is evil. This is really evil. Crap. Oh, you're the weird guy. Yeah. My worst fear has come true. Okay. Dang it. Okay, buddy. This might take me a while. Okay, this level is kind of annoying. Where are we going? Oh. That was it. That's nice. Um, actually, no idea where to go. Alright, so there's 4 people watching apparently. 3 people. One of them is me, and I'm just not talking because I don't really have a reason to. Ah. Okay, apparently I have been denied. Was it a bad idea to go there? Yeah, now I'm soft locked again. GG. Crazy. So we meet again. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, I'm really hungry. But, you know, I woke up and there was no food left. No. Got distracted by a notification on my phone. And it was a spam notification. Really. Low gravity. This is a really... This is kind of boring. But go on. Might actually be a short stream, I don't know. I just don't. That's all. I have not waited enough. Okay, now I have. Okay, this is really confusing. I'm not playing that. The Start Grinder mindset. Did I get the idea? I did not get any idea. Wait. No. I did not get any idea. From you, at least not. What's going on? What is going on? I'm confused. Why? I need that coin. It's really important. Okay, there we go. Okay, why am I like sliding away from the moving blocks? That feels really trippy. Okay, these blocks are moving really slowly. I don't like that. I don't have that much patience. Checkpoint! Give me all the coins. Why am I sliding off? What is wrong with these platforms? Why do they make me slide off? Yeah. Can I get the coins? Can I get... Please? Give me all the coins. Okay, never mind. There's another section. I thought there was gonna be... I thought that was the end of the level. Now I look like an idiot because I assumed... Also, why is the music so distorted? I don't remember the song sounding like this. Blue coin, haha. Oh, me. Okay, what the hell do I do now? Probably go down here. But I haven't gotten all the coins yet. To be fair, I don't even know how many coins this level has. I mean, I have more than enough, so that's nice. But I need more. I'm greedy. I'm really evil and greedy. I need many coins. Star. This is a platformer. I don't get stars for those. Let's see, what do we have next? Another section. Oh my god, thanks for the subscriber. No, I have memorized that this sound indicates that someone has subscribed. Haha, more blue coin. It's really counterproductive for me to make an auto level criticizing rich people and then just trying to collect all the coins in this level. Okay. I'm confused. How do I get that coin? Definitely not the way I tried it. I mean, maybe there is a way. I just don't know how. I think I have to like do this. Yeah, that was pretty easy because those blocks are passable. Okay. Also, you only get those coins for the blue ones. Why not put yourself as a rich man? Mr. Moneybags. No, I'm not gonna make a sequel. It's I don't want to get through the pain of getting another auto level rated. I'm making I don't know, a 5-star right now. Why not put yourself as the rich man? Because people will hate me. People will see me as the evil guy. You know, it's pretty hard to make those. I mean, I have a song about tax evasion. I think that fits your description. I should make more stupid songs about money and crime. My favorite two topics, you know. I actually want to make a crime themed level at some point. That would be really cool. Like you're being chased by the cops and then you're like, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna be can do a movie at some point. Yeah, I was actually like, you know, I have an animated movie planned that I already wrote a script and it has over 70 pages. And if I was actually like considering making it in GD because I'm pretty familiar with the editor and I think animating in GD is more fun than doing it any other way. But that would take up a lot of objects, I think. If there was a whole feature-length movie in the game. And I'd have to upload so many audio files. I don't know why they put this tiny little spike there. That's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate, for lack of a better word. I might have to eat something, but I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed that my brother ate all my food. Like, come on. I know, why is the song taking so dang it! Song is taking too long to download. If only I didn't have a speech impediment. 22. I mean, I didn't do anything. If I was like 10 right now, I'd beat up my brother, but it's been a while since then. How I used to. I don't know. I'm just streaming because streaming makes me less miserable. Ah, finally. Took way too long to download. And I'm gonna be playing this level for a minute. And the song took like 2 minutes to download. I missed before my PC crashed, my GD folder was actually 50 gigabytes in size, and it had like so many songs, so I didn't have to download them ever again. But now it's only 17 gigabytes. And I have to like re-download everything. Wave. Slide. I'm not gonna slide. I refuse to slide. You can try to convince me to slide, but I'm not going to. I like this level. Has a nice style. Nice featured level. Auto. Oh, this level took so long to get rated. It's actually like insane because 1 month ago, I thought it was older than that, but this level got like so many cents from moderators, and it didn't get rated up until recently, and I'm happy for it. Like even my auto level got rated before this. It's actually insane. I already played it before it was rated, but my progress was reset because my PC crashed. No, my game crashed. Yeah, I don't know why my game crashed, but it did. So I don't have any progress on this level anymore. This is peak gameplay. Gameplay? The gameplay consists of me literally doing nothing. But I like the fact that more auto levels are getting rated nowadays. Like they're actually part of regular rate waves now. we got the DIY 2.0 part. This part, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I played it in one of my streams before. Or was it in my stream? I think it was before I started streaming unrated auto levels. I don't remember. It was definitely one of the levels I played before it was rated. Yeah, my keyboard is like extremely loud. I don't know why. It's like if I type, it's yeah, really damn loud. And then there's my mouse, which is the quietest thing ever. My mouse is actually so quiet. Cannot hear clicks. Which is really unfortunate for a clicking game. Modern level. We love modern levels. Oh, I don't know why I clicked there. Wind sound effect. You know, like with the addition of sound effects in 2.2, it's kind of like... It's become really weird because my sound effects and music are both set really low. But usually I have my sound effects set a bit higher than music. And so every level I played, like every classic level that has sound effects in it, it's just really annoying. But right now I have both at the same level pretty much. Nice. That was indeed a really chill level. For a 6-star, that was the most chill 6-star I've ever played. I just saw a really funny meme. Hold on, I gotta save it. Don't know who you are, but you were on my main page. Oh, that's good to know. Hello. Hello there. Yeah, I don't know, I just sometimes pop up on the recommended tab, which is great. Right now I'm just playing random levels, but I could, I actually do level requests, but no one's really requesting anything, so I'm not doing them right now. Yeah, sure. We're pretty, it's pretty chill here. You can stay. Uh-oh. I mean, most of the time of the stream is going to be wasted on me trying to download the song. But why? Taking wait. Are you kidding me? Okay, come on, you gotta download. Please. I'm not gonna play a level without a song. Although for some levels I wish I would have never downloaded the songs, because some people use like the worst songs possible. It's either some NCS thing with the most annoying vocals you've ever heard. I don't have anything against NCS. I think I listen to some of the music unironically, but and some of the songs, especially those with vocals in them, they just sound so annoying. Or it's just one of those songs that I've heard so often that I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay, I failed. I failed to hit that big red button. But now it's time to download another song. Alright, we got a level request from a person who I have already gotten a lot of level requests from. I wish level building was actually easy. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I am going to play your levels if you send me a level ID, because I'm not going to play every single one of your levels, because I don't want to waste too much time on one person. I'd rather give feedback to your best levels instead of just playing all of them and, I don't know, not having much to say, especially if they're like recent tab levels. Okay. Interesting. I like how the background, really atmospheric. I think the block design is also nice. I like how the sun shines through the blocks, but I feel like it could be a bit more polished, especially with those outlines. I don't know what's wrong about them, but I feel like the outlines are glowing a bit too much. Oh, those saws are really good. And the atmosphere, I really like the atmosphere of this level. Okay, we got a flashy 9 circles look, but the background is like stars. If only it didn't die. That would be really great, thank you. I'm actually really bad at wave, I don't know why. Okay, that gameplay, I feel like the gameplay, I mean, it's pretty generic for a 9 circles level, but I feel like it's pretty fun. Although it's a bit too hard for me, although I have beaten 9 circles. Probably like a bit harder than 9 circles in my opinion. Or it's not harder and I'm just bad at the game, but okay, that gap is a bit really tight in comparison to the rest of the gameplay. Like, you really actually have to spam. Ouch. Okay, I mean, I really like the colors in this level. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a brown 9 circles level. I mean, the color brown is generally just really underused in GD. But I feel like there could be some more variety going on in the background. Like, we got these constellations in the drop and the sun in the beginning and the end. But I feel like there could be some more things going on, especially for a 9 circles level, because these levels are were a big trend back in 1.9, and right now it's 2.2, so you have to put like a lot more original elements into levels that are styled after an older update. But I feel like you did a great job with the backgrounds and stuff. But maybe if you polish the block design a bit, added like more glow to them, not to the outlines but to the blocks themselves, would have a more modern, polished look. Something that would fit to today's standards more. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now I'm going to play the next level. Okay. That reminds me of Rock Top levels. Okay. Is that just copy paste? I don't know. Okay, that transition is a little buggy. If you jump in too late. Okay. At least it has some sync. That's really nice. It's not much. I feel like you could sync the parts a bit more to the song, but the drop is definitely synced, and I like that. But it's really basic beginner gameplay in my opinion. What I would recommend you doing is maybe add like more structures to the ground, especially in cue parts and all. Why is there a normal face with an extreme demon face on top? Okay, that's goofy. That's really funny. No, it's definitely has some potential, but I feel like you could add more structures to the gameplay to make it feel less empty. Because although it's not decorated as just a layout, I feel like it could have some more going on. For the rest of the gameplay, I actually don't really know what to say. I wish it didn't. Infinity. Okay, so this level is better than your other one. Yeah, I mean you could update the level. Oh. Okay. I like the movement in the background. Really makes the level dynamic. Okay. So I see this kind of reminds me of split levels. What you could maybe do is add some arrows in the middle of the screen just to fill up the empty space. And it's really short. Okay. Definitely. It's like bordering on a star rate in my opinion. But if you make it like double the length, it could potentially get a rate, but it's with this style, if you are someone with no creator points at all, you have a really low chance of getting a rated level. So you either have to make it longer or put in more detail, or just I don't know, make a lot of levels and then you get like, if you have a lot of creator points, that stuff actually gets rated. Because unfortunately, not everyone gets that treatment. Okay. This is a really long level. Uh, I think I'm going to play the other level first before playing this one because it's really long and I don't want to make the other person wait. First, I'm going to play this level. Okay. So, just your average recent tab level, a bit more substance. Usually, what I could recommend you doing is don't make the cube jump too far up and down, like the screen, like especially in the start where you go from the very top to the very bottom, and you barely have any time to prepare for this gameplay that is about to happen. Like someone with not as good sight reading skills will probably not know that there's orbs. So you have to prepare the player a lot more for what's about to come. Make the gameplay more visible at the start, make it less blind. Goofy off first level. Okay, that is the last level I'm gonna play before I'm playing the long level. Challenge. That's literally just someone's first level. I don't know why I'm playing this. I mean, one thing I can say, it doesn't have like impossible timings. It's actually playable. It's actually not. It's actually low-key enjoyable to play, except for this gap right here. But it's not like a horrible first level. Okay, now I'm just going to play that really long level. So, for the next 10 minutes, do not. Okay, first of all, nice shader usage. If only I didn't die. Stop. Okay. Yeah, these shaders definitely make the level look much better and full. Like, especially with those particles, you can make really long levels without using many objects and still make them look good. Kind of reminds me of Eon for some reason. Maybe just because it's long. Actually, it's because of the song. I'm not really smart. Okay, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a layout or decorated. I'm kind of stuck between those two. Also, that ship gameplay is slightly awkward, but it's okay. Like sometimes you go into paths that you're not supposed to go, you don't really know where to go. But maybe it's just because it's a bit of a memory thing. Okay, I'm not really a big fan of moving objects that just appear in front of you. And this part has a really nice aesthetic. Like, the split screen in the background, the lines, really nice shader usage. But if this actually isn't just a layout and actually a decorated level, I'd recommend you to use different blocks. Because, I mean, these blocks, they do fit nicely, but I feel like you could use the same blocks but the color version and actually like color them in. Because obviously, if it's a long level, it's going to be really simple in nature. Okay. Nice little background effects. But yeah, I feel like the blocks need a bit more polishing and detail. Yeah. Like if you made the blocks and spikes colorful instead of just using the default 1.0 thing, it would look much more better, but and the gameplay is usually fine, but it's a bit awkward in some parts. Also, was that an invisible gravity portal? I mean, I guess if the person actually decides to do runs on this level and beat it, they're probably going to learn all of the gameplay elements and actually memorize how it goes. So sight readability shouldn't be that big of a problem, especially considering that it's a demon. I mean, so far seems to me like a demon because it's really long. Oh, if I was on a low-end device, I'd have so much lag. But I think I already have lag on my PC. But I feel like if you're a mobile player, this level is going to be really laggy. Yeah, that's what I meant by awkward gameplay. Like, you don't really know where to go, and you don't really have enough time to react to those timings. Like, you have to already know beforehand where you have to go. Also, is it copy pasted? Because it feels like I've passed this gameplay section before. Now we're back to this background. Okay, you do use some other blocks too. Oh, I like the movement. But I feel like the blocks could definitely use some more detail. Like, you know, the travel levels, they are really nice. They're like... wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, they're like much more detailed with the blocks as well. I mean, there's also Eon, which is... But it's like 5 times the length of this level, so... For levels like that, I understand if they don't have any detail whatsoever. Also, why? What is this gameplay? So just orb spam. I mean, it's kind of cool, but this is really repetitive gameplay. I feel like it would make more sense if the gameplay was synced more to the music. Okay. This part actually looks really good. I like the use of the saws. But then again, the blocks could have some more substance. I wonder how many objects this level has, but I'm only halfway through the level. Oh wait, I'm gonna check chat before. Yeah, you'd have to wait a bit until I'm done playing this level, until I play the next request. Also, blind jump. Not a big fan of those. Not a big fan of blind jumps. Not a fan at all. Also, I don't know if it's just me or is this part just a bit synced to the music. Just a tiny bit. Okay, a lot of it is just copy pasted, which I think you could improve by making more original gameplay sections. I know it's a really long level, but there's enough options to make gameplay without copy pasting. Now we get bigger again. Okay. This is really nice. I like how the blocks actually have a different color now. Yeah, this is one of the best parts so far. But I think I like the mini cube more with the saws in the background. Yeah, it's kind of Because by Spawn gameplay. Have you ever played Because by Spawn? It's such a funny level. I need to make like a subscriber goal. If I get 500 subscribers, I will play Because by Spawn. Like if my channel was monetized, I'd put like a donation goal. If I get 10 donations, I will play Because by Spawn. It's such a goofy level. Okay, I like the fact that you actually put something into the blocks in this part, and all the structures are also really interesting looking here. Okay, this is way too blind. That just happened. So this is like the slow section. I feel like it's much easier than the other ones, but at the same time, the gameplay itself should be easy for a level like this. Like, I mean, it shouldn't be too stressful. Okay, is there gonna be another part? Yeah. This really fits the music. Also, the music feels so interesting. I don't know, just song is really nostalgic to me for some reason. Okay, I saw that sync a bit with the drums and the green orbs, really nice. I mean, I don't particularly like XL levels that much. Like, I would never beat something like Eon, for example. But at the same time, some XL levels really have something in them. Like, I mean, there's the long walk home that I have beaten in like 5 attempts. But I just like doing practice runs of really long levels because you're just busy for a really long time and you don't get bored. The saxophone part. Oh, the level is about to end. We are at 99%. Ooh, that's a nice logo. That's a nice art. Right, we're finally done with this level. It was really long. Definitely an experience. Yeah. All I would say about this, really nice atmosphere, but I feel like the blocks could have a bit more substance to them, but otherwise pretty nice. Wow. Okay, so this level that I'm gonna play next is from 1.9. Is that you? No, it's not from, it's not by you. Someone else, and it's not rated. Alright. So you want me to compare this to your level? Yeah, I think even for its time, this level is a bit under-decorated in my opinion. Like, it does have the substance of a classic 9 Circles level from 1.9. Well, I mean, there's nothing you can really make. There's not really anything you can do wrong with 9 Circles style. Like, you just have your flashy backgrounds, and it already looks good. At least for what it's worth, for being a 1.9 level. Yeah, I mean, this cube part looks pretty nice, but from what I recall, the original 9 Circles and like the other classic 1.99 Circles levels did have more substance to them. And 1.9 levels in general, I think, have more to offer. Also, that text is from 2.0. Yeah, it was updated 6 years ago. No, actually, this level came out in 2.1. Yeah, even if it came out in 1.9, I think it wouldn't have been rated. Let's see. Alright. Definitely. Interesting. Also, I'm done playing the long level. If you're still watching, people. Huh. I have the song, but it's not, it doesn't work. Okay, no, it does work, it was just really quiet. Why is this level laggy? Okay, now I know why this level is laggy. It's a collab. I like collabs. This kind of reminds me of the collab that I have a part in, except that this one's glow and the one I have a part in is modern. That was a short level. Okay, so we have a lot of levels left that I haven't played yet. Interesting. Easy. But like every level is like either a 6, like hard, harder, or insane. Oh, dude. Okay, but now my friend made this long time ago. Oh, the ID is really old. Hold on, I need to check that one, but I'm gonna go after. I mean, I'm not gonna stop streaming, but I'm gonna BRB after. Hate circles with hate everything as the song. Okay. Okay, so you have the coin route that is easier to figure out than the actual route. Yeah, the gameplay of this. Not the most enjoyable thing I've ever played, but... And it has a robot part, so it's not that old. I hate everything. Yes, we got the fire. Okay, that wave gameplay is actually pretty fun. Judging by the fact that I am not dying. It's really forgiving gameplay. Hate. Also, this has pretty original block deco. I like that. And the fire objects just make it better. Okay, this is... What do you mean go back? I'm not going back. Really funny level. So, okay, 9 years ago. That's crazy. 9 years ago was a long time, but now I actually like have to go. I have a thing. Yeah. Okay, seems that I'm back. Well, not quite, because I just got food. And everyone pretty much left. It happens every time. That's a BRB. And suddenly everyone's gone. That was a really stressful wave part. I actually don't know how I just pulled that off. Apparently I'm better at sight reading than I remember. Whatever. A lot of nothing going on right now. Okay. I don't know why I died there. Yeah, I think I might actually stop streaming because there was nothing really going on. So see you